Hey guys, it's Tony here with episode 66 Behind the Hunt podcast. Hey, this is a ratio variants and new comics from way back in the history machine, 7/10/24. Last July, middle of July last summer. Nikki, what the hell? So, like we've said, we have got, I don't know, maybe 24 of these diamond boxes that we never processed. That was when this stuff got packed and we never got to them because of our remodel. And now that we have cleaned this out, we're pulling out some gems. This has got some really cool variants, key first appearances, and beautiful artwork. And our ratio stack is super, super thick. We'll get to that here real quick. Nick's in the house. How are you doing? This is Nick's idea. He's like, just give it to you. Just show you what we got. We don't have to bag and board everything. We don't have to price everything out. If anything is a banger, we'll save it for a top 10. But right now, what did you guys get last summer? Do you remember? Can you tell me what was big in last summer? The end of Blood Hunt. Do you remember that big Marvel crossover? And then I might have mentioned G.I. Joe issue number 10, Transformers. That was it. Transformers from the Energon. It's cold in here. I'm easily distracted. But I'm trying to remember all the cool stuff that happened. We're just going to get into it. And then plus, we have a small pickup that we did pick up from the Antique Mall. We did go to restock for last weekend's big get together, the fall fling or the fall bash. I don't know. What was the official thing? It was all over Facebook. That was a really good turnout. And everybody that went in there and said hello to me through my camera, thank you very much. It's very nice to meet new people, and I'm glad to be there for you. Stokesdale Marketplace, it's 341 Ram Loop Road in Stokesdale, North Carolina. And then just look for our booth. You can't see it. I got my face all over it. You can't miss it. And then Nicholas, you got some big news? Yeah, he got a puppy. What's the puppy's name? What do you mean you don't want to tell people? Oh, it's cute. It's adorable. New addition to the family. We got a big fat cat, and now we got a cute little a wiener dog. Nick's got a new wiener. Oh, shut up. It's just really bad puns in here. How you doing? You ready? I'll shut up. Let's get to it. So this week's new books, we'll get to the ratio books at the end. But look at this. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 53. That is Legacy 947. The Goblin? I don't remember this. That's probably because I didn't get to read it at the time. And look at that. Holy crap. The very second book down. This is Peach Momoko Virgin sketch variant. You want to call it a sketch. Looks watercolors to me. But this is Hello Darkness. This is a book that is from Children. I was going to say Children of the Corn. Something is Killing the Children. Look at that. That is beautiful. That is variant C. Book C. Peach Momoko. Awesome. Have no idea if that's got some value. And remember, Valiant came back. Alien Books. Ninjak versus Roku number 2. This is they wanted to call this a Virgin variant, but all the data's up at the top. And then there's a standard comic book version, like that one. And then there's a Virgin variant of the comic book. It's not really a Virgin variant, but at least no trade dress across the top. And then Ortiz, beautiful looking cover. And then, what the hell is this? New York X, Ninx. It's a beautiful Knock cover. You know Knock from Invincible. But I love these. They call them a blind cover. Troy, I know you can't see this. Picture in your mind Laura Kinney looking through blinds with her claws. That's a callback from my brother Troy. Nick says, hi, Troy. Annihilation 2099 retro variant is to make it look like the 2099 run, featuring Silver Surfer. Look at that. That is cover B. Issue number 4. Kid Venom. Man, that happened fast. That happened last year. Issue number 1, cover A. Ghost Rider, Final Vengeance, number 5. Look at that. It's pretty cool. I like that one. And then what is this? A one-shot? Incredible Hulk, number 1. Yeah, it says so right there. Blood Hunt, crossover. That reminds us of the original giant-sized Hulk where he's holding up the Hulk logo. but evidently he's in the mouth of a monster. It's pretty cool. Nice tribute. Then we got Saturday morning variants. I remember these, Nick. I'm assuming that's Incredible Hulk. Number 1. So that's the same one, just a variant. And then look at that. Rose Besh. Ultimately gorgeous, gorgeous cover. Phoenix number 1. That is in one of our ratio books. We'll show that to you here in a little bit. The Untold Destiny of the Foot Clan. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 5, cover A. Nice. Wow, what the hell is this? Is this Transformers? That is gorgeous. That is Transformers number 1, 7th printing. Holy crap. Can you believe that? And it says right there, it's not 17, it's 7. 7th printing. Gorgeous looking cover. Damn, can't believe they're up that many. Blood Hunt tie-in. Avengers number 16. That was when all the vampires came through Marvel, Nick. Annihilation 2099, issue number 2. Star-Lord 2099 versus Quasar. Cool. Oh, yeah. I do love this Daredevil run. John Romita Jr. Beautiful up close. Bullseye is getting ready to kick some ass. Look at that. From the Ashes, a New Beginning. That's why we never read it, Nick. It's been in here. Number 1. I'm glad I got that one. And we're doing a huge new X-Men thing now, too. Can you imagine every year doing a brand new X-Men thing? Yeah, I know. Shut up. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 40th Anniversary Comic Celebration one-shot. Eastman and Laird. That is gorgeous. That is so thick. 40 years of Turtles. Nice. $12 cover. Union Jack the Ripper. Oh, that's awesome. Blood Hunt number 3. Ashoka. David Nakayama. That is a beautiful looking cover, David. David follows the channel. He has reached out and said hello. Actually, he just replied to a comment on Instagram. But I love his artwork, and I sniped snarky comments, and he giggled at one of them. So that's kind of cool. Maybe that whole relationship's in my brain, Nikki. Hey, I'm going to move these ones. That's half a stack. That's a big week. We must have been doing pretty well last summer. That's a lot of comic books. Hell, I bet you I don't even have enough bags and boards to get these out to our store. 308. That's gorgeous. That is the real American hero. That is not from the Energon universe. That is a cover B. Oh, look at that. This is a versus Aliens variant. That was such a good miniseries. Aliens versus Avengers, or Avengers versus Aliens, however you want to say it. But that's a nice looking cover. And then Blood Hunt number 5 by Peach Momoko. Damn, that's gorgeous. Sorry. And then we've got another 2099 variant featuring Dracula 2099. There's another cover with him in his armor. It almost looks like a new Tron variant, but that I'll show that here shortly. That's number 5. And then Ultimates number 2. Holy crap. That's a good book. That is In Hook Lee, or Lee In Hook. Hoyuk. How do you say that? Oh, look at that. Incredible Hulk number 14. That's a beautiful looking cover. That's cover C. Scarlet number 1. I had somebody looking for these, Nikki. No wonder we couldn't find the dang things. I got 3 variants right there. So we've got second printing, covers 1, 2, and 3. So that's A, B, and C. Nice. They got a little bit of value to it. I think that's the one the guy wanted. Jeez Louise, that's only been a year ago. Hey, we said we would keep looking for them. We found it. Another Peach Momoko, Phoenix number 1 variant. Look at that. G.I. Joe. What number's that one? 308, cover C. Man, that's awesome. A Deadpool. Oh, we got some, flip these around. Oh, no, look at that. All right, so we got Incredible Hulk, Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe variant. Beautiful. Hulk. Oh, look at that. Holy crap. I was so excited. I thought that was my shirt, Nick. Did I just wear that shirt? I bet you I wore that shirt last. I mean, what are the odds? I mean, I'm wearing my Wolverine shirt now, but I could have swore that would have been cool. Wouldn't that have been weird wearing the same shirt as a comic book? Sorry. I'm a geeky kid. All right, Symbiote Spider-Man 2099, number 5. Cool. Spider-Boy number 9. I thought we had missed this one. Look at that. That's the Japanese, the robot one. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. Bloodshot Unleashed. Reloaded, number 4. That is a gorgeous looking cover. Transformers number 10. Holy crap. Yeah, this is a great week. That's cover C, and that was cover B. Duke number 3, third printing. Holy crap. Cobra Commander. Nice cover. Fourth printing. And then we got Rose Besh again. I must really like Rose Besh because I got 2 of that cover. Look at that. Wolverine Blood Hunt tie-in, number 4. Venomverse Reborn. Nice. I don't know if that's the same one. It could be something different. There's so many different names. I can't keep them straight. Venom Separation Anxiety, number 3. That's a nice looking cover too. Destro, number 2. Wow. Makes sense where all these G.I. Joe books were, Nick. That is gorgeous. Man, I like these. That's got to be a printing one. Void Rivals, number 1, 9th printing. Holy crap. Gorgeous. And Thundercats, number 6. David Nakayama. We follow you wherever you go, my friend. Beautiful cover. All right. Well, that concludes the regular covers. Let me go get the ratio ones. That's a huge week. That's 2 huge stacks of books. I guess it's I guess we were doing well. Who the hell buys that many comic books? Nikki thinks it might have been 2 weeks, but it could have been. If not, holy crap. So we've got Annihilation 2099 Red Hulk. That's the 1 in 25 variant. Nice. Look at that. Star-Lord. That's the 1 in 25 Annihilation number 2. Oh, look at that Amazing Spider-Man. Holy crap. That is a 1 in 25. Cover Q. Beautiful. Transformers, 1 in 50. Number 10. Gorgeous. 1 in 25 of number 10. Look at that Hulk. That is some good looking art. That's the 1 in 25. There it is. I saw this. I was so tickled pink. That is a Virgin variant, a Phoenix number 1 by Rose Besh. That's a 1 in 50. Amazing Spider-Man, 1 in 50, issue number 53. Look at that cover. That looks like a connecting cover. Do you recognize the artist, Nick? I want to say Delato, but I'll find out. And oh my goodness, I love these Disney retro ones. 1 in 100. That's a good price for it too. Blood Hunt number 5. This is back when they did the Red Band trailer. It means it's more violent. Cool. We were at the beach when we saw that. That was pretty cool. We got the 1 in 25 variant. I don't know if this goes up. There's an arm there. Whose arm is that? Do you guys know? Oh, that's got to hurt. And then we got Ultimate number 7. Ultimate Spider-Man number 7. Ben Parker. Can't believe it. 1 in 25. That's the one I was telling you about. Annihilation 2099. Doesn't that look like the Tron covers that we just showed you guys recently? Tribute to the Dracula. 1 in 25. Awesome. Well, there you go. That was a big week. That was a huge week. And right in the middle of the summertime. So we would have probably been doing a deck or something. Something would have caused us to have an expense like that. But then Nick said, I also forgot to show you some of the stuff that we picked up. So we picked these books up. This is not repeats. This is the actual different copy. So we found 2 copies of Firestorm the Nuclear Man. $15, maybe $20. This one's really clean. No ticks. It just looks a little like twisted counterclockwise because you see the book and you see the book. But everything looks super clean. And then look at that. Godzilla Rulers of Earth, number 8. I don't remember this one. Jet Jaguar and all the monsters. It's like really cool. I love the art in this one. This is a really good series. And I think we were missing this issue. So now we have 2 copies. Awesome. Issue number 8. And then hold your breath. You know we're collecting famous monsters, Godzilla. This is a Bob Eggleton cover. We've had Godzilla. We've had Gamera. Hello. Did I know that issue 262, they were both on the same cover. That is so freaking awesome, Bob. Love your work. And it's been a joy hunting them down. I have no idea what the hell this was, but it's a 2014 Comic-Con Collector's Edition. This is SMR. So sports mobilia, I have no idea. It might say it on there. But it's issue number 240, August 2014. And there's a really 3 really awesome Godzilla articles in here. Have no idea what this was, but we're a huge Godzilla fans, so we picked that one up. And then a Game Informer. Yeah, this is through GameStop. That's a beautiful looking cover. I think that's Horizon. I don't know if that's Horizon 1 or Horizon 2, but can't go wrong with that. There we go. Thanks for hanging out, guys, for being Behind the Hunt podcast. We talk comics. Nick, I got to get Nick to do what Mike does. Mike feels comfortable coming on camera and giving me shit. Nicky just gives me shit. He doesn't come on camera. But you got to go check out the Halloween episode. We're processing that. He had cultivated evidently 12, speaking of Draculas, 12 cool Dracula books through downtown Acme and the main Acme store over the year. It took him a year to complete, but he got us a top 12. So we will have that in the future. We are working our way through these. We're trying to figure out how to do it. We've got 2 stacked up right here. Nick's going to stick around for one of these top 10s, and then Mike's going to help me on the other one. But I really appreciate you guys coming and talking new comic books, even if it is from a year ago. I can't remember what the hell was last week, let alone from a year ago. So it was cool going through these comics, and we'll process these, and we'll let you know how we did on those. But other than that, that's about it, really. We guys really appreciate you reaching out to us on our channels. I know you guys will probably tune us off here, but if we go to, you can reach us on Instagram at Toy Hunter Tony, Facebook at Toy Hunters Club, Toy Hunters Tony Yahoo. That's also how you get to us through PayPal. We have Venmo and Cash App, and then you can reach us at Toy Hunter Tony on TikTok. That's it. We did it. Due diligence. If you like these episodes, hit the like and subscribe. Support our channel. Hit that little button right up there, the AI button. Interact with it. Let it ask a couple of questions. Kind of makes it sound like we know what we're doing. AI, beautiful thing. All right, Nick, you done? He says, see ya. I'll see ya on the next episode of Behind the Hunt.